Mata's first-team status confirmed. Jose Mourinho might be assembling his own group of untouchables after he rested 9 players for the visit of Burton, while Henrik Mkhitaryan was given the night off. Juan Mata could not solve United's playmaker problem like the Armenian did, but it is apparent both of the 10s are now first-teamers in Mourinho's United. Mata lasted 45 minutes before he was allowed to shelter from the Manchester rain after cruising through the first half against Burton. A handful of players have made 4,231 work for United this season after it hindered their flow during Mourinho's first campaign, and Mata is one of them. He improves the attack, involves teammates, and of the 10 matches United have managed 4 goals under Mourinho, Mata has missed only one of them. Mourinho said he needs Mata's brain ahead of the Europa League final, and it will be needed again at St Mary's on Saturday. Rashford redeems himself. Marcus Rashford was bound to start despite his poor performance against Everton on Sunday. He has benefited from rotation since the Super Cup, and it continued again with his delightful dink and a howitzer later on in the first half, which compelled Romelu Lukaku to break into applause. United ratings for players get 810 irrespective of the opposition. Rashford's scoring streak is encouraging for a team which is not as reliant on its figurehead as it was last season. The teenager did not net his 5th goal last term until January, and he has already reached that figure after only 8 matches, while Lukaku has 7 almost 2 months sooner than Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Goal scoring is undeniably no longer a problem for United. Martial provides Mourinho with dilemma. Rashford scored twice, but it was Anthony Martial who started on the left flank as Mourinho continued to alternate between the two from the start. The duo had Burton on toast, and both might demand a starting spot at Southampton this weekend. Going off the pattern, Rashford should return to the left after Martial had his go on Wednesday night. However, Rashford's withdrawal through injury could allow Martial to start successive games for the first time this season, and that would meet the crowd's approval after their deafening rendition of Tony Martial scores again. United's forwards were in excellent form. Old Trafford turns up the volume. Mourinho implored United's noisy supporters to return from their holidays at the weekend, and his message generated a response with 2 tiers of the stadium closed. The J-Stand singing section had one of its best nights since it was launched nearly 4 years ago and chanted so incessantly it chirped, "K-Stand, give us a song." One Manchester school was said to have requested 100 tickets and received 400. Starting United fans out as early as possible is something the club should be commended for, and the youngsters' presence made what would usually be an insignificant and mundane tie upbeat and buoyant. Old Trafford enjoyed its best atmosphere of the season so far. United game plan versus Burton revealed. Lingard shows where to play him. Jesse Lingard has shown little in the United first team that suggests he is a winger or wing-back, and he demonstrated that again with his first half against Burton. Off-the-ball running is maybe Lingard's biggest strength, and the foresight he showed to veer inside for Rashford's first was only bettered by that deliberate and deft flick to assist his friend. Lingard should be considered as a central midfield runner rather than a winger. He eschews the flank so often his boots are barely besmirched by chalk, and if United had signed another specialist winger in the summer, then it might have liberated Lingard even more. Instead, he might have to continue on the right if he wants to make headway through the middle. Get all the latest Manchester United news first with our new app. Download it here now.